What's up? All right. One comment or complaint that I frequently hear and I get from people is they say, Mike, I had a profit and I got out too soon. I should have stayed in. And I'm sure many of you have had that happen to you. And for many of you, it is a source of frustration. Now, mental game, if you have mental game, it teaches you detachment, meaning that, okay, so you got a profit. That was the goal, and profits are good things, okay? You cannot go broke taking a profit, but I know there's the old saying, you cannot go broke taking a profit, nor can you get rich taking too small a profit. I think that quote came from the book Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. And it was Jesse Livermore who said that. So I have been teaching people or helping people to overcome this premature, uh, taking profit syndrome. And by the way, let me just break this down a little bit before I get into the technique or the exercise that I teach people to help them with this problem. If you're one of these traders who just, you're looking at charts and you have no other choice. I mean, you allow the charts to dictate what you do. Okay, I am not one of those traders. The way I use charts is a lot different than the way technical traders use them. I mean, I'm an old school floor trader. I've been a floor trader in my career on 4 different exchanges, and I know, like for example, where people are going to place stops. I know where they're gonna place their buy orders and their sell orders. So I play against those people. I play against them. Okay, it's like I'm a good poker player. They're terrible poker players. Their hand is totally exposed. And smart traders like myself, we know how to just pick their money every single day. We know what they're going to do. So that's for you technical traders who think that, trading with charts is the thing to do. Be my guest. So you have no choice. Your chart, you're going to let your chart tell you what to do. Then there are people such as myself who have an outlook, and the outlook is based on the correct understanding of policy and its effect on the markets, an understanding of MMT, a true understanding of economics. So we know, okay, we know. So in that case, our objectives, our profit objectives, are really dictated by not so much a price level as opposed to the whole synthesis of our analysis. All right, if there's a particular policy that is driving a move, which is the way I go about it, then you basically stay in there until that policy changes. So this is where a lot of you have problems because maybe you lack patience or you pick some price objective maybe based on a prior high or a prior low, whatever, and you get out and then you see it keeps on going. Why does it keep on going? I mean, it might stop there for a while and you pat yourself on the back and say, oh, I'm great. And then it keeps on going and you say, well, the reason it kept on going or to understand why it kept on going is because that policy is still in effect. And by the way, once again, it's perfectly good mental game if you had an objective to take that profit and to congratulate yourself, okay? But for those of you who have the problem of premature profit taking or you're not happy, you want to figure out a way to extend, to stay in there longer, then the thing to do is to get into trades on purpose, all right? Where that you have a profit and that starts to move against you. All right, let's take an example of maybe a current trade that you have and you have set a profit objective. Maybe this is happening to you right now and it is nearing that profit objective. I would say as an exercise right now, what you need to start doing is to start allowing yourself to let go. Let it go. And not only let it go, hope that it moves against you. In other words, be in a situation mentally, emotionally, where your profit objective was hit and you did not take that profit on purpose, and now it's going back the other way and you're seeing that profit dwindle away. Put yourself in that position. Learn to handle the emotional effect of that and ride through it, okay? I've often said, calm seas do not make for good sailors. Same thing with traders, all right? When everything's going great, that doesn't make you a good trader, all right? It's when the times get tough. And if you are holding a position, let me just state this very matter-of-factly because it's true. If you are holding a position based on a fundamental outlook, based on an economic analysis, as we do, there are going to be times, as a matter of fact, there are going to be many, many times when your profit is going to dwindle, when you are going to be giving back that profit. Just happened to me over the past few weeks with this dollar correction up. Maybe you recall a few weeks ago I was saying that since December I tripled my money in my Forex account. Tripled since December. But over the last couple of weeks when that dollar had that bounce up and everybody was saying, oh, the dollar's going back up now, that's it, the bottom is in, the rates are going up. I knew I was going to take some heat. I also knew at the exact point when I had a maximized profit of triple, I could have gotten out, but I did not. I chose not to. And at the very same time, I also knew that I was going to give back some of that profit. And sure enough, that tripling of my account went down to a doubling. Then it went down even a little bit below a doubling. You know what I was doing that whole entire time? Not just sitting. I was adding new dollar shorts. And those dollar shorts, initially when I put them on, they started to hurt me even more because the dollar kept going up over the last 2 weeks. So what happened? I sold the rally, but I sold too soon. I didn't care. Can I sit here and say that I was not emotionally affected at all? No, I would be lying if I said that to you. But, you know, I've trained myself. And guess what, people? I am way above where I was a couple of weeks ago when I could have gotten out with that nice safe profit. And not only that, I have more dollar shorts on and they're all working for me. So what you want to do from now on, if you want to combat this premature exit, premature profit taking syndrome, you force yourself to stay in and you hope and pray that it goes against you. You literally have to take the mindset, gosh, I hope I'm not getting out and I hope this goes against me. And when it does, feel it. Feel it. Yeah, you're gonna feel like you made the wrong decision. You're gonna feel like you want to kick yourself. Fight those feelings. Those are the wrong feelings. This is the only way that you're going to overcome the premature profit-taking syndrome, the PPTS, premature profit-taking syndrome, PPTS. That's what I'm calling it from now on. You have to become accustomed to those fluctuations. You have to ride through them. And even better yet, you have to add to your position on those times. We don't know the exact point. I mean, I sold the dollar too soon when it started rallying, but now all that stuff is in my favor. But that's what you have to do. How do you steel yourself? Steel is forged in fire. Put yourself in the fire. Put yourself in the flames. Instead of taking that nice profit that you've been waiting for, maybe some of you have been waiting for it for 6, 9 months, maybe a year. Guess what? Don't take it. Ride through it. It's going to go against you. And then fight every urge to criticize yourself and want to kick yourself and feel down. Fight against that. Stay up. Stay positive. That's the way you do it. That's the exercise. Try it out. Bye.